You need to hear that again. It is keep away from the things, your blessings, be it people, be it experiences, be it opportunities. It's blocking you from it because you are in resistance to what is right in front of your face. If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no one for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mogul in the Making J, or just Jasmine. I am so happy to be where I'm at right now. If you see the title of this video, it is the anniversary of being friend dumped by someone who, you know, I thought was going to be in my life forever. Like, you know, sisters, family, all of that stuff. And unfortunately, that's not what happened. And literally a year from me deciding to make this trip to LA, y'all, I'm basking in the views that I have here. If you've watched the LA vlog, or I don't know which order I'm going to do all this, but if you when you watch the vlog, you'll see the panoramic views, and all I can think about is how grateful I am to be in this season of my life. But it required to go through some deep and dark things. And I'm filming this right before going to brunch, so this is like a one-take talk to y'all moment, which does really well on my channel versus like the more kind of manicured things. But I don't do that enough sit down. That's gonna change because I got a lot of thoughts. I'm gonna show you the journal prompt that got me to want to film this video. It's the journal prompt that got me to want to film this video, to book this trip, and made me really reflect on what this past year has been since being dumped by my friend. So, last year, my friend dumped me via text at 4:15 in the morning, November 8th. So this was the morning after election night, and I'm not going to rehash everything for her reasoning, but a large part is that she felt I was absent for her during a very hard time of her life, and then that I was bad for her personal healing, that I'm an emotional dumper, and, you know, talked about my family relationships, talked about my body image, talked about just a lot of things that had nothing to do with what her problem was. And I took a lot of those things to heart. And it wasn't enough for her to send that text. She blocked me. Y'all, we were co-workers too. So that's kind of funny, right? Being blocked after receiving this very harsh text. And that being it. Like, that's it. And 3 weeks after her, you know, saying, don't message me, don't talk to me, da-da-da, and I honored that. She sent more messages imploring about my sexuality, and then telling my workplace that she had done this because she thought, and once again, why it's being told in the workplace, who knows, but she thought that I was in love with her. And that is the reason why I was so distant in being able to help her deal with her past lover. And then I later found out that she was also saying to people that I was in love with her. So I was in love with her, I was in love with her man, and she resented me for that, which was not what she told me, you know, in the initial messages. And I really was a punching bag for a year. Even post the friendship, was like I said, we worked together. I got to a point where I had enough and I had to quit. Like full on distance. I was being forced to go through different trainings and mediations for things that had nothing to do about workplace, you know, behavior. And it just became really, really toxic. But outside of that experience with her, and I'm very proud of myself for this video because, man, I was really going to do a story time of this where I would have just like, here are the screenshots of everything that she said, all because I decided on election day to not get a therapist when she, you know, wanted me to, because I was sharing something about my family to my best friend. that I was going to really post all of that stuff and, you know, share the red flags in that friendship with y'all. But it was coming from a very angry space. But it was coming from a very angry space. It was coming from a version of myself that no longer exists. And that is what this journal entry really like moved me to think, is that the friend that she dumped, let's call her Jill. That the version of myself that she dumped does not exist today. And so the feelings, the hurt, the toxicity belongs to a different, unhealed version of myself. And the version that I am today can say that I do not deserve that treatment. The version of myself today has boundaries when it comes to friendships. The version that I am today understands that in order for me to get to where I am today and just to have a better, healthier mindset about what is coming for me, I had to lose that friendship. God cleared that friendship. I put all of the blame on myself at the end of the friendship for things that had nothing to do about me because of my lack of boundaries, because, you know, I'm an empath and she, you know, Jill's a narcissist. And I learned that, you know, through going through all of this, and that I do not deserve and deserve better and more. But it begins with myself. What am I attracting? What is the work I'm doing? And y'all, like I said, this is a year ago, and I'm finally getting to this perspective. So this takes time, and I don't want anyone to think that, you know, oh, you know, these are some quick epiphanies. Y'all, I tolerated this behavior post the dumping for 8 months. And so every day felt like a compression was like pressed against my chest. And I felt stuck and that I couldn't escape this space. So this video is not to get into the friendship or to get into the red flags, but rather to say to y'all, it's a quick one, that on the anniversary of being dumped and being told so many negative things about myself, but more importantly, me believing those negative things, I am here. I am here. That could be seen as materially booking trips for myself, impromptu to come to LA in a corner suite with a, you know, panoptic, whatever, with a view of the city from the 50th floor. I am more solid with myself. That inner voice, but I'm just in a different place. I am finally able to say that I am in a new version of myself, and it is not all beautiful, y'all. You know, I still go through the highs and lows of processing some of that last year stuff, but also just processing my own stuff with everything that's been happening, you know, in the world, right? We're all kind of going through something that has forced us to really dig deep, or to see ourselves in a different way, or to feel truly our emotions and not to hide from them, but to go through them. And that is where I am at, going through my storms rather than trying to avoid them. Because when you go through it, y'all, the perspective and wisdom that comes from being able to understand and acknowledge your emotions and to know what you will and will not tolerate is a very, very powerful thing. And I feel powerful. I center gratitude a lot more. And I feel free. So I'm going to end this video, and we'll get to, I'll film a video if y'all are interested for acknowledging or knowing what red flags exist in your friendship, especially if you are someone who is like an empath, or you're just going through like, that's my bestie and my bestie would never, we're just too solid, da 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 da. Yeah, I thought that too. And that's where we are. Don't let the image of your friendship be the reason why you stay in it, for a false sense of loyalty or whatever. It's never that deep, and oftentimes you will constantly ignore the red flags for yourself that keep you in something that is blocking you from your blessings. You need to hear that again. It is keeping you keeping you away from the things, your blessings, be it people, be it experiences, be it opportunities. It's blocking you from it because you are in resistance to what is right in front of your face. But y'all, I'm about to go get this brunch. I'm about to go do this shopping, and hopefully I can end up by somebody's beach. I just wanted to update y'all that a year later, here I am. I did not think I was going to be here in this mindset, but I am proud of myself, proud of the work that I've been doing, and I hope that this can be used as some type of inspiration for you all. And definitely comment down below if you want to get that, signs or red flag signs in a friendship, especially a solid, sister friend relationship that might just not be serving you. I will give some examples from my previous friendships, but more importantly, the lessons that I have been really journaling about. If y'all aren't journaling, I really think you need to be more intentional about that. If you're interested in intentional journaling, comment that down below, because I think it's clicked for me, the beauty of journaling, but I was doing it wrong before. There's not a right or wrong way, but just for me, what is useful for me to pick me out of my mental, dumps, I have figured out what that type of headspace and type of writing is. If you're interested in that, definitely comment down below. Yo, we have so much more sit-down content to come. I feel so inspired. I feel like this is a part of my purpose, is to connect and talk to y'all using my experiences and trying to, bring us into an emotional processing that is honest, lifetime, and real. Some of these videos, I'm not going to probably sound inspired. I'm going to be going through it because, I'm not going to lie that I don't have to literally pull myself out of certain mental spaces that are negative and self-defeating, even when I am staring at the most beautiful things. It is an isolating feeling, but it is real and honest from where I'm at and what I'm going through. And I want to share that with y'all because someone else is going through that, or is not allowing themselves to go through it because they're afraid. But I promise you, there is something beautiful through going through that storm. But yeah, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. Heck, right? I want to see what we can do by December 31st, 2021. We're at 263 subscribers. I think that with consistent posting and really just talking to y'all from a let's connect level, we can get it done. So have a great rest of your day, y'all, and I'm about to enjoy the sun. Bye.